Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. Accept no cheat YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls, or chief complainers. And this is what I got. I just opened it up. It's very heavy, and I found out that I could not click the mouse and take a picture of it with the right hand because it interferes with the mouse. So let's open this thing up and see just what is in here. We have a piece of cardboard. That's it. That's all it came for 50 bucks. A piece of cardboard. Amazing. Okay. Piece of foam. Another piece of cardboard. It's incredible. Cardboard for 50 bucks. Okay, now I gotta slide this thing out. Maybe I can assemble it while I'm sitting here. I don't know. But it was leaning against my bad right knee, and my bad right knee didn't like it. And there's a metal frame. In fact, there's two metal frames and some other stuff in here. Hope I don't dump this on a cat. Okay, this will not be live. And I will not be assembling. There goes the instruction book. I'm in trouble now. And there goes a fluffy. Alright, there's this thing. I'm not sure what it is. This is part wood, part fabric, part metal, part International Man of Mystery. Here's 1 to 10 different sections. Here is kind of a plastic cardboard thing. Let me move the camera a little bit. I have not done any cleaning up to exhaust. Alright, there is these metal pieces. There are these pieces marked F. There's fluffy sneezing. There's this thing I showed you. There are these pieces which are made out of wood marked D. There are these marked J. There's several of these. 3 of these so far. I can't reach. Let's see if I can. The bit sticking out. Maybe. Well, haha! I did it with a piece of the foam. Here is the assembly instructions. There is another clunk. That was wedged inside of metal. There's another thing here. There's another thing here marked E. There's 2 marked E. There are things marked I. They look like tabs for the drawers. There is more stuff. Reminding me of the bed spring that broke. There's little things here and metal things here. And there's metal, more foam, and large. That's not light. It's not exactly heavy, but my shoulder doesn't like it. That lady landed on my shoulder. My arm still hurts. Twice. Hey! You can make combat noises with it. Okay. And this are the... Ow! I just hit my leg. That didn't feel good. Okay, this is the bottom, I guess. And then you got wheels somewhere in this. I haven't found the wheels yet. Oh, there they are. They fell on the floor. There's the wheels. So, without looking at the instruction book, make sure there's nothing else in the book. Uh-oh. Here's something that I around. More foam. Very noisy piece of foam. Okay, that's it. So what I'm going to do is take all the detritus, put it in the box. Cats get excited when they open something this big. They're worried. What's going on? What's all that noise? What's he doing? Stuff all that in there. Ugh. And maybe I can assemble this a little bit. I don't know. All right, first let's stick it. They give you this cheesy El Cheapo wrench that doesn't always work. I've done this before, as you know. So, and sometimes I have to go to my tool drawer and get a real wrench that really works. So here are the wheels. And I've had these delivered where the wheels don't turn or they're crushed through no fault of my own. Or they won't fit in the hole. These things are stripped when they get here. And then I have to call up the company and say, hey, I need a new set of wheels because these are not going to work. So here are the 4 wheels marked 11, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There's stickers on the envelope, on the bag. So let us see if perhaps in the door, it's really cold. I got the door open. It's get chilly in here. All right, so there's the 4 wheels. And these are supposed to lock. There you go. They lock. So, except they don't seem to lock this way. Because I just turned the little knock and it, oh, that's how they're not moving if you put the thing down. Okay. So, let's see what happens. Here's the top of the thing. These go with pegs. Without looking at the instruction book. And they fit in these things. So, let's see if these will go in there. Just by hand, being an old assembler. Oh, this nut goes down to the bottom. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Okay. So this goes down, and the wheel starts going down somewhat. So the wheel starts going. Got a little wrench in my hand. It has to go all the way down to the bottom before you can tighten it. And this is a 4-drawer, part wood, part canvas, part metal filing cabinet. So far I've seen no files. Not file folders, just files, like you would file, you cut through the bars, an Alcatraz or something. Okay. This turns and tightens, and there, it's secured. Now it will not move. And then this allows it to turn freely, and this locks it, except it still turns, which makes no sense to me, but anyway, you get the idea. So I'm going to put on the other wheels. And the nut automatically screws down into the hole. And then you tighten it. So at least I get those out of the way. And lifting my arm up hurts my shoulder. My shoulder got injured when that woman fell on me twice. I think I probably have another torn rotator coming in. I'm going to clear that off this weekend, so it won't look like that come Monday. And redo the bed. Mama cat is on the bed. Mama cat is on the bed. Alert! Mama cat alert! The other night she got on the bed. Fluffy was on the left. She was in the middle. Little girl was on the right. They were sound asleep. I went, oh, how cute! And I grabbed the iPhone, and she ran away. She knew I was going to film her. Silly cat. Camera shy. Okay. You would think the wheel would go down when you turn the nut would move and the wheel would move and make it a lot easier. And my left hand doesn't like this either. Cheesy wrench. Having trouble getting over the nut. I've got on the bottom almost. It's gonna be a long video. It could take millions of years. And I'm going to get up and close the door in a second because one, I'm getting cold, and two, there are people talking out on the sidewalk, and it's 10 o'clock at night. I've never understood conversing on the sidewalk when it's at the point where people are trying to go to sleep. Why aren't you in your apartment talking? And not disturbing the peace of other people. I don't get it. I could see if it was summer and 100 degrees, you wouldn't be in the apartment, but this is fall and nippy. Right now, it's computer. What's the temperature in Martinez now?
Right now, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 44 degrees.
Computer, what's the wind in Martinez, California now?
Currently, it's breezy at 2.5 miles per hour. Tonight, expect a light breeze around 4.6 miles per hour.
Problem with the 4-point and 2-point breeze lately, it's been icy cold for some reason. All right, there's the second wheel. And then I'm debating, do I film this whole thing or do I just film it when it's assembled? Because it takes so long to put on poor cockamamie wheels. Much less assemble this thing, or what I call a build. I'm not the only one that calls things like that when you assemble something. It's a project, you're doing a build on it. Because people call projects builds. I keep on playing when I say I built it. The same as assembled. Some people use a different term for it. Okay. I got used to calling it building stuff when I had an erector set or the visible human body or a robot or a assemble your own radio as a kid, a crystal set or whatever. I called it building. It's the other day in some of the catalogs, Heathkit, Radio Shack, you name it. First thing I ever assembled was a AM radio, AM FM radio. It looked like a rocket ship. And at the point of the rocket ship, it had a big plot antenna. And it had a big earphone that would put in one ear and with a loop to put over your ear. And it had a crystal set in it. And you would turn the other you would turn a dial on it to tune the crystal set. And that was back when I was 4 or 5 years old. I would listen to Long John Neville late at night from New York when we lived in, I can't remember, I think we were living in Pittsburgh. And I could listen to basketball from very far away late at night. And didn't even care for basketball, but it was fascinating to listen to something 1,000 miles away. I could pick it up on the crystal set. And you would hook up you'd have a clip, you could hook it up to your metal bed frame, and that would act as a giant antenna, which is why one reason you would get. And my parents would yell at me to go to sleep, turn that thing off. But I had to listen to Long John Neville talk about Bigfoot and UFOs and the paranormal and psychics. And so I've been doing this for a long time with the interest in the paranormal. some people I know are skeptics, and it's the preponderance of evidence. I told a friend of mine, is that something serious is occurring to people, and he said, "Well, I note it, but I don't draw a conclusion on it." How can you possibly not draw a conclusion? It's happening. It's been happening for years. Whether or not the veracity of some of the witnesses can be determined is another story entirely, but I really think something's happening with UFOs and abductions and all of that. It's not being, you may have a certain percentage of people who are just plain kooks that aren't telling the truth, but the rest of them are quite sincere. And I've heard stories about sightings and also abductions, and some of these people, the look in their eyes and their expression on their faces, they were truly and are still in some cases terrified, and they haven't gotten over it. Okay, so I've been to a lot of conventions. And I firmly believe some of these people, they're very sincere. But local media, like news stations, never take UFO conventions seriously. It's all the ha ha ha, look at the nuts. They do that to Star Trek people too, so that's just us. Although it does get them ratings and views when they cover us. People want to watch people who are different or out of the norm. Or off the charts, what do you call it? Oh, those four are done. Now I'm going to close the door because I'm getting cold. The mama cat went out. So let me try to get up. And it hurts you. Paul said, your positive mental attitude. I said, when I get up on a knee, the cartilage is all broken and fractured on one knee, and the other knee is fractured, and I'm off the floor. I'm getting myself up off the floor. I lift my entire body up, and I scream. You can have all the positive mental attitude you want. It still hurts. And getting out of this chair is much the same. It does not feel good. And I'm in pain doing it. And I have to lift my very large, overweight body. And that is not fun. Okay, now I have to sit down again. Oh, God. And chase the mama cat out of the doorway. Mama cat, you're going to have to wait. I'm busy. Oh, and I don't kill myself on the bedding. Mama cat, I will feed you when I'm done, sweetie. I promise. Hold on. Oh. Let me get a dish. I will feed everybody, and then I can close the door. All right? We will pause for cat identification. This is the Kitty Cat Assembly Network. Let me get 3 cups. 3 cups for the kitties. Which kitty will choose a cup? 3 cups for the kitties. Which one will choose the sup? Short for supper. Okay. 3 kitties, no waiting. Watch how they twitch their tails. Oh. Be nice, Fluffy! 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 Be nice to Mama Cat. Don't be mean to her. Don't paw her and attack her. God damn it. Leave Mama Cat alone. She's gonna hurt you or steal your food. Silly cat. Be nice to Mama Cat. She loves you. Fluffy! Come here, Fluffy. Fluffy! Fluffy! Leave her alone. You're being very mean to her. Leave her alone. Fluffy, kitchen. 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 Yes, little girl. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Yes. Yes. I know, little girl. Get on the bed. Get on the bed. Up, up, up on the bed. I know. All right. Bubby's being very bad. He was pawing and trying to attack Mama Cat. Being a bad boy. Little girl loves Mama Cat. Bubby. Kitchen. Kitchen. There you go, sweetie pie. Kitchen. Someone was being very bad. He kept literally trying to attack her. And all she was doing waiting for her food like everybody else. He's very mean to her at times. I hate territorial cats. Hate it when they do that stuff. Okay. Sorry it took so long. I had to yell at him, quit attacking Mama Cat. She's nuzzling him and he's pawing and trying to bite her. God. I'll tell you one thing, when these cats pass on, I love them all dearly. I will never have another male cat again. Because the little girl doesn't do that. She was waiting patiently for her food and she meowed and squeaked. I'm very excited. Okay, maximum weight on top of this is 50 pounds. 2 people are needed to assemble this. Phillips head screwdrivers required, which I have, which they don't include. Electric tools should not be used to assemble this. Okay. Do not use sharp instruments, rubbing alcohol, trays of chemicals, or abrasive cleaners to clean the egg. Alright, we have a chart here and parts list. And another parts list, another chart here, another chart there, here chart, there chart, everywhere chart. More charts. And Senda, and then the final assembled product. So, first part you get an F, an I. You get and the metal side pieces. Ah, that's what those are for. Okay. Let's find an F. I wish I knew what key of F was anymore. I'm not going to try to sing it. Those days are long gone. My throat's raw right now. Okay, this is an F. And I thought this would open up. It just seems to be these are cardboard covered with fabric. Not what I expected. But what do you want for $34.95? Not metal. It was cheap from what I could afford. This is another one. Maybe these things go. This is another. This is a J. Aha! Let's see. J, F, E. E are these small drawers. Here's another F. Looks different from the other F. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. Aha. This is like an accordion. It goes from this to this. And this is the front part with the little identifying what it is. It's got some kind of tab here. I don't know what the purpose of it is. Buttons or well, a dozen buttons. It's got a tab with a tab. It doesn't do anything because there's nothing there for it to hold on to. That's dumb. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not sure why. And I'm presuming maybe that's not working. Ah, there we go. That might be the bottom. If I don't know. Okay, there's the bottom. Pretty sure that's what it is. No, it's too much. Pretty good idea. This is the smaller one. A number of these. But, oh, okay. They sort of fit here, but not in one direction. I'm not sure why the tabs are on here. You have to pull it out if it gets dirty or something. And there's this one. I don't tend to put anything heavy except in the bottom on the file folders, so I don't know, we'll take the weight. This is another F thing. And this is a very long video, so now this is a J. Why is it a J? I don't think that. This is a J. Okay, J's are the bottoms. J's are the bottoms of these small ones. Boy, these small. They look small until they're unfolded. There you go. So these go in here. I will presume the tabs go in the front, complete with a thread. And at some point, these will slide into these metal brackets once you figure out what you put inside here. Other than that, so that's this one. Now you could, if you had the money and the time and all that, probably get some Gorilla Glue and Velcro these in. So they would stay. If you don't want to pull this out of there, just that's what I would think of doing. And this is another mystery. This one doesn't seem to have it. Oh, there's another J. Fluffy is very protective of his food. Silly cat. Okay, now we have 1, 2. Another one here. Boy, it's cold in here. I'm gonna have to have hot tea when I get done with lemon and honey. Okay, this is another one. Put the tab in the front. This has things I got. There's a tab to letter something. Might get somebody to actually print that tab for me, so it looks a little more professional than my crummy handwriting. Okay, so this is the third drawer. And let me look at something if I move all this other stuff blocking my mouse. Just a minute. I'll let you know what this is actually called. This is called the something. Ooh. This is the Ideal House. Now that's funny. I got Paw House for my shirt for Halloween. Ideal House file cabinet with 4-drawer mobile filing cabinet for home office, sits A4 or letter size, fabric vertical file cabinet with wheels, under desk office cabinet, rustic gray. Say that 3 times fast, you'll win a cookie. All right, so that's what it is. There's a large drawer on the bottom, and then the 3 small doors and a wooden platform, and these 2 metal railings that go together, and they have various pictures of how this is supposed to look when it's completed. And they pull out, and it gives you a pretty good idea. There's the 2 metal sides, and then you have something to put them together. And then you can put letter size or legal, and has lockable wheels. 2 of them are lockable, 2 of them are not lockable. And this is 11.8 times 14 point wide, and the bottom drawer is 14.9 inches by 10.6, and the other one is 3.7 inches by something. So weight capacity 150 pounds, but it says the top is only 50. So okay, so now we have these metal brackets. Let's open those up of some kind. This says H. This is H. These are longer. These say G for George. Oh, my shoulder says, don't do that, George. G for George. Shoulder not like that. This one says H. For what the heck is this? And ow, my fingers don't like that. My arthritis is going crazy. So I've started having to get up off on my hands and knees to get off the floor. Okay. And then this one is another G for George. And it has a little double screw something or other. So, and it looks like I may have missed a drawer or 2. There's a wooden thing. Cardboard. Look, it's the world's cheapest Rubik's Cube. No colors. Okay. I just saw it. Where did it go? I thought I missed it. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, let's see what we gotta do here. Okay. Looks like there's a C that goes, aha! There's a thing called marked C that looks like it connects the two. There's another one marked B and A. These two shelving units, one is A, one is B, and they get connected by C. So it looks like these go on the bottom and the top, but I don't understand this because they only give you two of them, which doesn't make sense. The question is how. You think they'd have one. This fits the bottom drawer, obviously. Yet there's holes here for something. I don't get it. The wood thing is only one piece of wood. It has to be for the top. The C connects to the B and the A. Lots of screws and washers and nuts. B, I, or one of them, kind of a nutty kind of a screw, and you connect C to D. D would be the upper wood portion, but I don't get what the C is. He said these were the C's. Well, we're going to find out. Zhengzhou Haosheng Commodity Company Limited. 323, 3 months, 23 year. Made in China, I would never guessed. Maximum weight capacity is 150 pounds. Seating capacity may result in collapse and possible injury. Well, the filing cabinet will be injured. That's very sad. Now, I may have gotten these wheels wrong. I might have to help. Hold on. May have had to put them both on one side, which may be a problem. Well, we'll find. I can always change them. Okay. Let's have no hole. And no apparent way to. These are not the greatest instructions in the world. I hate these things. C. Now there's supposed to be 4 C's here. Maybe they're in these other bags. Hold on. Ah! No, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't dare open these up and lose them because they'd bounce. Little tiny ones too. Little tiny washers and little teensy screws and big screws and big screws that look like nuts. Oh, here's some eyes. These are the things that fit on the end of the boxes. Identify what they are. They give you no cardboard tabs, though. So these are drawer pulls. So, we'll set those down on the mouse pad. At least I get that far. And there's something. Oh, they've tied this plastic bag in this. This is an eye. Give me perfect. So these go. These go on here, and you gotta find whatever screw goes in them and put those in. So I'm just gonna leave those for later. Oh, wait a minute. Something. Okay. So I think I should figure out what goes on the bottom. This makes no sense. Supposed to have 4 pieces of C. But where? I got everything out of the bag. I know of. They didn't give me 4 pieces. This. Got 2 here. Nothing in these drawers. Nothing on the floor. Nope. That's it. It's missing pieces. It should be here. Oh, let me see something. A 1 piece, B 1 piece, 4 pieces of C, and 1 piece of D, which is the wooden top. E 3 pieces, F 1 piece, G 2 pieces, H. And those are brackets that's supposed to fit in the large drawer. But there aren't 4 C's, there's only 2 C's. Somebody screwed up. I can't assemble this. This makes absolutely no sense. There's a thing with, okay, this goes on the top like this to hold the wooden piece in. Okay, I just figured that out. It doesn't go on the outside, it goes on the inside. And the question is, which side? But they gave me no bottom. It's missing pieces. These go like this. And the other part screws into the other side. like that. And I presume you turn it around so it holds the lid. It wouldn't make sense to have it up here, nothing to hold the lid on. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are for the drawers. This is for the lid. It's a dumb design. Then you got to figure out what screws go in here. Oh, God. All right, I'm not going to waste, 97 hours assembling this live until I figure out what's going on, what may or may not be missing. They have some kind of screws that are going into the, GH. Oh, you've got to put the G and the H, which I don't apparently have either. There are no G and the H in here. Boy, I got screwed here. There's supposed to be things that go in these drawers. Unless they're, oh, wait a minute. No, that's the one that I already had. Oh, wait, there they are. That's, well, I tell you, I can't see a damn thing anymore. The cat was lying on top of them, that's why I couldn't see them. Black cat with a bag full of black parts. I feel so stupid. Don't say anything, trolls. But it's not all my fault. I can't see. There's no light. There's no light over there. Okay, now I found them. Oh, God. Well, if I ever assemble another one of these, I'll know what the hell to do next time. Alright, here's what they look like. They're called C's. Yes, C's. C's of it. Not C's candy. Oh, Lord Daddy. Don't chuck a butter tube right about now. I'd settle for a Rothschild. Now, for a shield. Alright, here they are. I couldn't see them. They were on the black dots on the blanket and the black cat next to it, and I couldn't see them. They were still in the bag. And I didn't remember I'd taken the bag out. My nerves are frazzled. I need a long rest. Call the home, I'm ready. This is Maud Frickert. Come take me away to that wonderful place where they never let you leave. Okay. Nasty boy here. Okay, now, channeling my inner Jonathan Winters. Ah, you clown. Okay, now, listen, clown, go away. All right, okay, C, D, E, F, N, M, L, O, P, C on the bottom. Okay, now I got it. C goes on the bottom. X marks the spot. Pepsi Cola, you get a lot. Okay, now, this being B, that being A, one from column A, one from column B. These tubes go in here and they got bolt holes that go there and there. So, now all I gotta do is figure out what screws go in there. That's interesting. Looks like do yourself lobotomy or something. Okay. B. Ah, 1x8. I got it now. 1x8 number ones. Number one. So these are number ones. I can open these up carefully. you ever do this again, have yourself a proper carpentry table. Oh my God, no, don't tell me. I was afraid of that. They got little, no, that's plastic symbol for '04, whatever that's supposed to be. Taxed by '04, who formerly worked at Hanes Underwear until they fired him, so. Or misappropriating the underwear or something, I don't know. Okay, no. Shouldn't be doing this with stuff in my lap. Okay, hold on. These feel very weird. Oh my God. Okay, there's the strange tool. I thought there were washers in here. There aren't. And then there's a number 2 in here underneath it. And then little tiny screws for number 3, 4 big, 5 and 6 and 7 are washers. So now I don't know. I don't think you do any washers on these. No, they're just weird screws. Oh, there's a 2x4 up at the top. These there's a bar on the top and a bar in the middle, a bar on the bottom. So okay. So turn these around. I just dropped it. Where the hell did it go? Ah, God. Okay, I'm gonna put these on the bed. Losing more. I'll have to figure out where that screw went. Or nothing, or whatever it is. Same on both ends. I'm doing this right. And this tightens enough, and you take the mysterious tool and put it in there. And tighten it. And then you do it on the other side. And I gotta find out where it flew to. Somewhere. Everything fell on the floor when I moved the bed. My eye drops, display battery. Let's put this one in for now. He says metal's not very heavy, not killing my leg any. I'll have to move that, put this in the bedroom somewhere till tomorrow, and I can, or till tomorrow night, so I can start cleaning up the living room. So I can put this, use it in here. I need to buy file folders. They don't give me any extras, which is aggravating. And you don't know what these things are called. At least say it's a 1402 Mark B. Framestad or something, but that would make sense. And I've got that term wrong. There we go. Okay, that one goes there. So now I've got two of them. Try to figure out where the other one went flying to. Hit myself in the head. That didn't feel good. And little girl is blocking my access to the tools. She's sitting on the screws. Silly cat. Okay. This one. Okay. Maybe she was a secret mechanic in her past life. Alright, that one's in there. And then finally, let's figure out where the hole is hanging. I can't see the hole very well in the dark. I should have made this live. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that. Poor 30 fingers. Do not like this. Oops. Yeah, it's going in wrong. I don't want to strip it out. There we go. I readjusted it. Now it's working fine. Going at an angle, and that's not what it would have stripped this sucker out, and then I would have been totally screwed. Okay. So there is the bottom portion of our program. So at the bottom done, now I gotta figure out why. Starting to wonder. Wait a minute. Aha! This has little holes in them. So obviously we must take this and screw something into the wood. I thought it would be a shell port. There's not. It's just there's some kind of holes with the brackets and all that for the top. So now I have to figure out what that does. There were 8 of these. Oh, here they go. Okay. Which is going to mean I'm going to need to find that screw. It went somewhere. But temporarily, I can put 3 of them in and try to find the other one. Or I'll just stop the video and continue when I find the other one. Could do that. This thing wants to move. Doesn't want to sit in there right. Let's start over in this one too. Okay, now that one's nope, that one's cockeyed. It's fighting me. There we go. Keeps wanting to turn on the screw. What I have to do is put the other one in. Didn't do that on the bottom one. Put the other screw. The other screw is going a lot easier than the one on the right did. Doing it by hand. It's going in like it's got butter on it. So go figure. Ugh. Okay, that one's in. That one's in. Oh boy. No idea where that other screw went to. It bounced. Somewhere. Anyway, I've got this side done. Okay, this has to go the other way. Let's go in this direction. That the drawer. There we go. Slides in there. I'm not certain what these are for. We may as well slide in the other ones since we're here. There's something else falling. Do not try this at home, folks. Get a skilled professional to assemble this out in the cold. Okay. This one's not cooperating. Hold on a minute. Okay. I still don't know why these stupid tab things are, because they're not working with it, damn. They're loose, and what the purpose of these, I have no idea. Do they even... They're like two buttons or snaps. But why they're here, I have no idea. I don't understand this. What is their purpose? Okay, I got one to snap. There's nothing on the other side. This drawer is not a snap. That's fine. Okay. This drawer is in there. That drawer is in there. There's two. Do these silly snaps again. I have no idea why the snap is here. Doesn't seem like you put anything in it, on it. It's on every drawer. No idea why those are there. Put this one in there. Try to figure out what all this other crap is. And then finally, the same with this one. Sometimes saving money is not the best thing. Maybe you want to spend money on a real metal filing cabinet, but that would weigh a lot of weight. And I don't know if they'd expect me to assemble it or it comes in assembled already. I don't do well with my left hand. Okay. Now this, of course I'll probably have to take these out if there's any kind of metal attachment to them. And this one is fighting me with this stupid snap thing. Doesn't want to go in the drawer. The one side is objecting to it. Probably because I don't have the other number C in there. Okay, there they are. So there's that. So I'm going to put at least one side of this thing in. so I can find that screw. And then figure out what I'm going to do after that. I think what I'll do is put this in and then stop and then do a part 2. And that way I can go get my lantern, which is somewhere. I moved it earlier. And then, oh, there it is. I'll have to get up again. Try to find the screw and continue. Let us continue. Next time I do something like this, I will leave all the things in one spot until I'm done with them. Put them in a bowl or something. I watched enough videos where they do that, and I didn't do it. I mean, this is going to continue to spin on its axis until I find the other screw. So, and I'm still not sure what you do with this stupid board. There's a gap here, and I'll have to redo this one. Here's the board. It doesn't. That's dumb. Okay, let's figure this out. Unfortunately, you have to take. I did this wrong. You have to take these posts and put them on the second hole. And then the board sits on them. And now I got to disconnect them. Well, you know, you never do everything exactly right sometimes when you're not. I don't like to look at the manuals because I can usually figure it out the first time. But this time I got it wrong. But it's an easy enough fix. I'll just set that piece of wood in there. I'm not opening up those little teensy screws until it's time to do so. Okay. And it, I hope this is right. Boy, this fabric drawer has barely any room to move in here. Maybe I'm not doing it wrong. It doesn't make sense to have a piece of wood with no. Hold on. Now I just dropped that thing. Here goes the bag with all the screws in it. Where the hell did it go? I can see it, I can't reach it. Okay. Alright, go on. Why don't you put this obvious the board can't go without it, but there's not much room for the clearance for this drawer to open. In fact, there's no room for the drawer to open. It's going to be very tight. If the purpose of this is to put the board on top of these things, then why didn't they leave like a 1/4 inch of clearance So this drawer could move back and forth easily, or would that have made too much sense? Because the board has to go somewhere. It can't just sit there with nothing and no holes to screw it into something, or screw something into it. I'm going to take this drawer off for a minute. This one's really tight too. And then I'll get the lantern and try to figure out where the screw is. And yes, I should be looking at the instruction manual, but it's under at my feet. I'll look at that in a minute. Get this cockamamie thing in the hole. And the thing keeps wanting to move. Don't want to stay in there. There we go. Maybe. Maybe it is supposed to be up there, but it doesn't make any sense. Okay. I got a whole set of Allen wrenches in the drawer, and if I ever do this again, I'm going to get them out. Okay. Not Steve Allen wrenches. Okay. This thing wanted to move again. You got to reposition it. It keeps wanting to spin. Alright. I can't do anything until I find another screw. Now let me pause and look for the diagram. Okay, it looks like the board. Let me see if this is actually the case. Temporarily. Yeah, okay. Maybe. I'm not sure. The board may slide in on top of this C thing, so we're gonna have to move the other one. Sure, I'm leaving a lot of room for that screw. And I'm still not sure what to do with these. I think they fit in the drawers. When I get done with this, I'm quitting to look for this screw. I'm going to start part 2. Companies, by the way, around here will assemble something like this for $130. They come to your house, they charge a minimum of $2, and then there's the fee for the website. So if you're got a lot of money in your credit card, go ahead. That's why I prefer to do this myself. Ow. And the trick here is not to dog down all the way until you make sure you put it in the right spot. That hurt. Very tight. Power tools, I guess, would strip the threads out. God, an hour and 20 minutes to do just this. Sheesh. Okay. Wish I'd done that with the other one. Hope you didn't bounce across the room or on the bed or something. The little girl might take it and I'd never see it again. Now I'm looking at these drawers in the light I have, and I could barely see anything that would go put those brackets on, so I'm very puzzled by that. All right. I think that's going in. Evidently not be. There we go. I think. That one easily went to the initial biting. And that started to move right away. The real trick is, I guess, tighten these slightly on both sides first. Then just using your hand. Okay. Now. Okay, that one's going in easily with my hand. And there are 4 holes up here, so the board must be secured somehow to those holes. I would assume anyway. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense either. Why would you? I figured out what these are for. You attach these to the metal rod so it goes back and forth. These tabs. Excuse me. My throat hurts. What is going on my throat? I feel it's all raw. Time for iced hot tea. Alright. I'll have to treat my nose in the morning too. Okay, that's in there. And what you probably do with this, just realized it, I didn't look at anything. Let's see if I'm right. You take, gee, I snapped them together, now I can't get them unsnapped. These things are tough. There we go. What you do with these, I guess to keep them from falling out on top of you and killing you with a million staples or a million cheap pens that never work, or notepads or something. Okay, there you go. Now, am I right? Yes, there's your stop. Your El Cheapo canvas stop. It stops them from coming out. There you go. That's what those are for. So the El Cheapo brand, you button those over the rod and it stops the drawer from coming out onto the floor until one day the El Cheapo canvas tab tears and then everything collapses and then the world economy is ruined and all of that. Okay. Ow, that hurts my thumb. So number 2. And I hope I don't have to take these out, so I'll have to unbutton these. And then the big one on the bottom. This has taken me an hour and 26 minutes, not counting cat beating time. Or counting cat beating time, actually, come to think of it. Okay. So there are the 3 doors. And there are the tabs. And I'm going to stop now. Look for that screw, because I can't continue with the drawer. Oh, I took the drawer out. I forgot. This guy has a tab too. This one's tougher than the other ones. Oh, now that's heavy. That 4th drawer did something. I don't even have the board in there yet. Lifted up my left hand, that thing was heavy. It's heavy, man, heavy. Okay. And now I put this tab, if it wants to cooperate and snap together. Alright, now you got all 4 of them on there. Little known fact, this was the world's first sliding trombone. Okay, now, I'm going to set this down and quit this one and try to find out where the screw bounced. This weekend I need it back. Where's my battery? Things roll everywhere. Okay. I will try to determine where that thing went to, because I don't know where it went to. It bounced somewhere. I can't see it with my naked eye. Not obvious anyway. There's another battery. Holy cow. They all rolled off this table. Probably gonna make my coffee in the morning. All wheels must be placed on floor before opening or operating unit. Well, that didn't work. So much for that futile instruction. Hold on, I just heard something move. That could be the screw. I found it. I moved the blanket. I have a bunch of blankets here that need to be rewashed. All right, I now have the screw in question. I may as well. I think I'll do this and then stop so that people won't blow up because they have to go to the bathroom or something. And where is the screw? This one is at an angle. I'll have to redo that, but not now. Okay, here's the screw. Hunt and peck assembly. Okay. Where's the little thingy? It's on the bed. Okay. Getting used to the bed now. Essential shelf for tools with cat. And this one's slightly tilted, so I'll undo one of these. I will get this place cleaner by the weekend. I'm not sore sitting in this chair. It's getting up. It's a problem. And lying down on the bed hurts my back. Well, that's interesting. I loosened one end. I didn't want to move because the other end is really tightened in there. So, and I didn't think about one thing about this. Is this going to collect a lot of dust? I don't know. Find out. I need to buy new air purifier filters for 2 of the other. Clean one out and buy a new one, $35 next month. So with all of them on, except the problem when you run those in high or they put out ice cold air. I get cold enough in here as it is without the air purifiers. I may have to put one in the bedroom and say only go back there to use the bathroom and change the cat water and cat dishes. And they like to eat out of little cat dishes. Sylvester the cat dish back there. Okay. Piece of fabric has already started to unravel. That's annoying. Okay, now. Don't want to have this fall on little girl. Put this thing down. And the board now will set and make a liar out of me. Because now you have to loosen it again. You cannot just put the board in there. It's too tight. You have to. There are the holes in each side. You now have to loosen number C, or letter C. You have to have the board fit because it's sticking up in the air. Go figure that one out. Who'd have thunk it? Okay. One. Famous last words. This should work. Whether or not it does or not, that's another thing entirely. Not quite. I do it some more. I have to loosen both sides. For God help me, I gotta loosen the ones at the bottom. I really want to do that. There we go. Okay. It is in there. You push it forward. And then you can tighten it up. And then the side pressure without the screws will keep the board in place until you can figure out what screws go in there. And the board wants to move though. Like always wants to move with this thing. But the board is in there. Hey, I got Mel's hole here. I wonder if I move the drawer out. Yeah. Makes some musical noise. Let's go figure. Okay. Had my amusement for the night. Alright, there's the first part. The part of the first part. Alright, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. This is part one of assembling the, whatever this is called, 4-door canvas filing cabinet. formerly used on the Titanic. So, stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Have an adult beverage. Have a hot beverage, definitely. As it gets colder, stay safe. And watch the floor for your screws if you happen to have a screw loose. And I will catch you in part 2. Bye-bye for now, and have a great night. I'll see you later. And it's sitting fine on the floor. Now I just got to figure out the wheels. Which side was supposed to lock. All right, that's it for this one. Soon I figure out where my mouse is buried by cat food. And these things. And brackets. The cat would have committed suicide by dumping itself out of the cardboard container. All right, bye-bye for now. I'll catch you next time. See you later. This is the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.